This heartfelt letter is going to be used for toilet paper. Here you go, buddy.
Yay!
Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. Last episode, we stomped out the gold Skulltulas in the Oceanside Spider House, earning the giant wallet with sufficient rupee storage to buy the nightmare-inducing all-night mask, which we'll use in just a little bit. But first, can you believe it? Against all odds, it's almost time for the series finale. But before then, we've got some characters to meet, side quests to complete, and rewards to earn along the way. We're starting our adventure here at Honey and Darling's shop. It looks like we have a visitor, Honey. I wonder if it's a customer, darling. Oh, would you like to play? Today is Bombchu Gallery Day, isn't it, darling? One game is 10 rupees. I'll play as long as you stop giving each other goo-goo eyes. Hit each target with a Bombchu in the time it takes us to dance through one song. But if you fall off this platform, you're out, right, darling? Are you ready? Start the music. So, there's 3 mini-games to play with these weirdos, one for each of the days, and we have to beat all 3 of them if we want the reward. It's a little easier to line up your Bombchu shots with these arrows, but easier said than done when you got a spinning platform going around, and it will increase in speed, so do your best here. If you're playing along at home, we're gonna try to get all these if we can. You can kind of spam the Bombchus, but not the best strategy. You're better off, trying to line it up and hit these things the good old-fashioned way with proper aim. Oh, almost. Jeez. Almost got that one. So close. We got like one more left. Less than 20 seconds. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. All the way up there. See, the Bombchus like go off in crazy directions if you're not lined up correctly. That one should hit it. There we go. All right. 1 down, 2 to go. And then we can get away from these weirdos. It's one of those couples. Everybody knows them with their PDAs. Did you hear that, Honey? He got a perfect score. We have to share our happiness with him, Honey. Boo, boo, boo. So we got our fishing hole pass, which is kind of like a little consolation prize on the way to what we really want. And we got a little note in our schedule here. On the first day, you got a perfect score at the Bombchu Gallery in Honey and Darlene's shop. We're going to add them in our Bomber's Notebook in case you want to look at them looking at each other. The owners of a shop in East Clocktown with games that change daily. They're always lovey-dovey. Even at the shop, it's hard to watch. That's annoying, so let's show off even more for him, darling. I'm out of here. All right. So next up, I'm gonna tackle one of the other little side quests that you have to complete on all 3 days as well, the Deku Scrub Playground. And this one, you can actually do right when you start the game, pretty much. You could do it in that first cycle, but it's a little tougher if you're not used to flying around with the flowers. But we're gonna try it now. So some of these you could do way earlier in the game, but I saved a lot of them here to do these like side quest extravaganzas. And even if you don't want all the heart pieces, I like seeing a lot of the characters and weird mini games and stuff that they put you up against to try to earn these rewards. Deku Scrub Playground down this hole, right near the Great Fairy's little fountain there. And I've heard about this. The town folk have told us a little bit about this place. But now it's finally time to talk to these guys and get to it. How about it? Will the young one play? One game is 10 rupees. I'll play. All right, then use this Deku flower and have fun. It's like the King Zora scooting out of the way, but much faster. If the time it takes you to get all the rupees is faster than the current record, you get an extravagant prize. But if you fall down below just once, it's over. The best time for today's game is 1:15. Get all the rupees faster than that. Okay, burrow into the Deku flower. The game begins the moment you jump out. Always want to have the camera facing the way that you want to jump, and here we go. If you hold R, much easier because you get to look underneath you, which I think is a new feature in this one. So definitely good to have that because this is one of the tougher mini games. And I'm going to try to go after that blue one here first. Be very, very careful. Wait until your little snoot, shoots out that weird pollen, and also trying to wait till the platform's at the apex of its height is good as well. Otherwise, you're not going to get as much distance to get to these other platforms, and I'm going to make a break for this one, even though we probably don't have much power to get to it. Come on. There we go. That was close. All right, trying to speed it up because we don't have too much time here. Go, go, go. This is the easier of the 3 days, of course. but we're still doing okay. One more over here, and we'll be done. Uh-oh, did not do that at full height. Gonna kind of hover here and wait for it to go down. And there we go. Okay, it's all over. We did it. Whew. Sigh of relief. A 56.59, amazing. It's a new record, I can't take it. Take this. All right, and we got another fishing hole pass. There's a lot of these on the way to better rewards. And we'll put a note about that. Deku Flower Power. You broke the first day's jumping record at the Deku Scrub Playground. That's not him talking. I did his voice for a second. And we learned about the Deku Scrubs from the playground. Deku Scrubs who reside in a hole in North Clocktown. They run the Deku Scrub Playground. They're kind of weird. I'll record this time. So what's your name, young one? Link? That's a strange name for a Deku Scrub. If you can, come by again tomorrow. It's strange how many Deku Scrubs there are in Clocktown. Not as many as in Woodfall and stuff, but there's a good amount of them hiding out. These guys are kind of reclusive down there. But there's at least one of all the different, races. We got Toto, the Indiegogo's manager, is hanging out in the mayor's office a lot of the time, and then there's a Goron at the bomb shop. So good diversity here, in a way. But it's okay. We have a little bit to wait for some of these events. We need to be by. There's Gorman going by. We need to be at the inn to talk to Anju because we need that letter for a bad purpose here. But we also have a few other timed things. But first, let's stop off at the little treasure chest game. Now, depending on what mask you're wearing, you have to pay different prices and get different rewards. If you're normal Link, you have to pay 20 rupees here and you can get 50 rupees. If you're Deku Link, you pay 10 rupees and get 10 Deku nuts. If you're Zora, you only pay 5, but you can only get 20 rupees. I think she likes the Zora more. But if you're the Goron, you pay 30 and you can get a piece of heart. Why, hello there, handsome. My, what strong arms you have. Hee, so wanna play? For you, it's 30 rupees. Okay. If you can make it all the way to the treasure chest and open it within the time limit, I'll give you a special prize. Finding out what's inside is half the fun. Now, this one is kind of tough. If you go the wrong way, you're gonna have a tough time. This is the treasure chest shop gal. The young lady from the treasure chest shop in East Clocktown. The prize seems to change based on what you look like. Are you ready? So this is the only reward really worth it, unless you really want those rupees. And once you get this heart piece, you can keep playing with the Goron to get 50 rupees again. Okay, this is probably gonna be like all the way over here. As you can see, the maze is not as simple as it looks from the outset. You gotta pick a path and hope that it's the right one towards this chest. There we go. All right, that wasn't too tough. I kind of figured we would have to go to the opposite side to find the right one because those blocks will pop up and block you, literally on the way. All right, we got another heart piece. The block was like pushing the camera, so we were at a weird angle, like how I start some of the episodes. You took on the treasure chest shop game as a Goron. Your prize was a shiny piece of heart. Her name is now the girl who likes macho men, or that's the quest name. All right, she doesn't have a name. She's just the treasure chest shop girl. Did you have fun? Won't you try again? Sorry, baby. Oh, really? That's too bad. You're just my type too. I'm secretly a little boy. See ya. All right, let's get out of here. And while we're killing some time, because there are some, a couple things that we got to do today. Still a little later on in the afternoon. It's still morning. We're going to head to the town shooting gallery and talk to this brute. If you think you can do it, why don't you give it a try, Sonny? One game is 20 rupees. Okay. All right, Sonny, the rules are simple. Hit as many red ones as you can within the time limit. If you hit a blue one, you lose time, so watch out. You can use as many arrows as you'd like. Press B to shoot them. All right. Our highest score is 39. If you break the record, you'll win a spectacular prize. Good luck. So we've got to shoot these poor defenseless little Octoroks, and the gyroscope in the 3DS definitely helps out quite a bit with this one. I remember being a kid and playing the shooting gallery in Ocarina of Time, trying to use that control stick to get all the shots with the slingshot and having a bit of a tough time. I had to practice it for a while to memorize all the positions. This one's not too bad. Sometimes they pop up on the sides, so you gotta be careful and quick if you want to get that perfect score. Now, all we have to do is get above 39, or I think we can hit 39 as well to get the first reward, but what we really want, if we're collecting everything, is both. So we're gonna aim for a perfect score to start out. There we go. I don't know why he has sympathy on the blue ones. I don't know where he's getting his stock of red Octoroks, too. I feel bad. It's making me think of Splatoon and these little guys being kind of like the Inklings. Oh man. And this is the way it goes, though. I guess Octoroks are expendable in the Zelda world. 10 seconds left. Got a few more to shoot. And 5 more here. Gotta shoot them all. There we go. Pokemon. No, gotta shoot them all. That would be a horrible slogan for a game. All right. We got perfect. Now, I'm actually not sure what reward we're going to get, because normally you're supposed to get the other thing first. Well, look at that. You hit 50. That's a new record. Well, here you go. We got the Quiver, so we're going to have to get perfect again, I think. Now we can carry up to 40 arrows. There we go. There's another shooting gallery that's very different in the swamp that we'll hit later on. We scored 40-plus points at the town shooting gallery. The prize was a bigger Quiver. It would be nice if he gave us both of these. Now, most of these games are open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., so you got ample time to play them. The man from the town shooting gallery in East Clocktown, he's proud of his shop's stylish ocean decor. It does look pretty nice. Now, unfortunately, I'll speed this up because you guys saw it already, but we got to do it again, and we also have to get another perfect score if we want to get the heart piece. Okay, we got another perfect. I did miss a few shots, but we had ample time, though, so it didn't matter. I did worse the second time around. That was perfect. Well, here you go. All right, the second reward is ours. I got to check the time, but we'll see what's up next here on the agenda. I'm trying to cram as many of these as I can in one episode. There we go. Okay, so we do need a certain amount of heart pieces to do some of these quests, like if we want to go to the canyon and stuff. So you can't do them all at any time, but we are doing the ones that we can do now. It's not quite late enough in the day. I'm going to jump over to the other side of town. It's not quite late enough in the day for us to go to the inn and talk to Anju. We have to wait till after 2:10, and you don't have to get the letter from her for this one quest. You could do the little deed from the scrub over there, but this is a little faster, and we're going to have to do the Moon's Tear stuff again later on anyways, so I figure we'll wait and just do, the Anju one first. All right, I'm gonna smack this gong. I can't resist. This is the swordsman's school here. Oh, how adorable. Let me tug on your long ears. If you study the way of the sword here, you'll get your bunny ears dirty, so put them away. Oh, he doesn't like masks. This training center has a friendly, polite, 24-hour one-on-one training that will noticeably improve your sword skills. From now until the end of the carnival, join at a special discount. So will you try it? We're going to skip the novice course, go right into the expert course. Expert course, a practice session. Cut down the 10 logs using my most difficult technique. If you score a perfect 30 points, I'll know you've mastered all my secret techniques. Have you prepared? I hope so. All right, so we're gonna have to do a jumping attack straight on these things. There we go. Make sure you're not too far off or you won't slice them in the right part and you'll kind of like slide around them. You gotta be a little bit far away from them to slice them right. But yeah, just doing a jumping attack on all of these will get you that perfect score that you need to get the reward here. And a couple more, I think. Oh, can we do it? I'm worried I'm gonna miss slice on one of these. We did it though. All right, good. Impressive. I must give you something here. All right, quicker than I thought. We've got another heart container. We do need 16 to do that one canyon game, so we'll get that in the next one. You cleared the expert course at the Swordsman School to commemorate your mastery. You got a piece of heart. Unbelievable. Cherish it well. This guy seems so tough, and he talks about maybe slicing the moon. I don't know if he'll tell us about that. Yeah, he's just talking about his school or whatever. Is that so regrettable? Truly regrettable. He talks about, trying to use his sword to slice the moon, but then when it's actually coming down, he is too afraid to do anything about it. So let's head over to the inn, because I want to make sure I don't miss the letter, because we do need a piece of paper. It can be the letter, it can be the deed, anything you want, but it is important for a very creepy guy that's going to help us out, or gal, I can't really tell. Don't know much about him. Whoa, Gorman just phased into the wall there. I'm going to speed up time here a little bit so we can get to around 2 o'clock, and right after that, we could probably just go to 3, because there's a minigame at 3 that we can play as well. Both of these involve the postman, though. We got to wait till he delivers the letter. Then we can get it from Anju. And then we can go talk to the postman. Here we go. It's so weird having only one mask that we're missing. So you're looking for Kafei? I have a request. Kafei, I have a clue that will help you find him. Tonight at 11:30. Please come to our kitchen. We'll talk then. So we just have to, set that up, and then when it gets later in the night, we'll go get that letter from her, and we can use it almost immediately in the inn to get another heart piece. Still have to collect a lot of rupees if we're going to get the 5,000 for the bank, but we got time to do that. That might be one of the final heart pieces that I use. All right, so it's past 3, and we can go to the post office. I don't know if we have been in here because we did the quest to get his hat. He even has a little bunny in the corner. He took his gear off and he's hanging out on the bed doing who knows what. 4, 5, 6. What? You startled me. Do not disrupt my training. In my mind, I am running for exactly 10 seconds without looking at a clock. I was in the middle of mental training. You may make fun of me, but this is quite difficult. Will you try? Yes. Press A to start, count to 10 seconds, and the precise moment you think you've hit 10 on the dot, press A again. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is going to be tough. Let me see. Oh, time was 9:26. See, I told you it's difficult. You look like you want to try again. I'll let you try, but it will cost 2 rupees. Let's try this again. All right, let me see if I can do it this time. We have to time it perfectly at 10 seconds, and the timer goes away, of course. There is a trick to this that'll make it a little easier on you. Can we do it? Ah, so close. All right, let's try the trick here. Oh, nothing, just talking to myself. We're gonna put on our little bunny hood. Another use for the bunny hood, not just to run around and look super cute and help you get places faster. You played with the postman, but had trouble counting exactly to 10 seconds train. It's not just for transportation. All right, so let's jump in here again, but this time we've got, wow, those ears. Oh, they're fake, you startled me. Don't disrupt my training. In my mind, I'm running for exactly 10 seconds without looking at the clock. I was in the middle of mental training. All right, let's try it this time. And now, because of the bunny hood, we've got a little advantage. The timer will stay on, and I gotta focus here. Oh, my time was 10:09. Oh, almost. All right, if I don't get it this next time, I'll cut until I get it here. You have to be right on the second to get this. A little difficult. Here we go. All right, let me get it here. So close. There we go. All right, did it slightly faster by a few frames. Your time was 10, huh? 10 seconds? That's amazing. You have reflexes suitable for a postman. As thanks for showing me something impressive, I give you this. So that's extremely difficult without having the bunny hood, but there we go. We got another heart container. All right, I can't be like this. I'll have to train more. He's impressed by us, but it's also spurring him forward to get better at his male duties. Trained with the postman and managed to precisely count to 10 in your head. Your reward was a nice piece of heart. All right. Now, we did fast forward time a little bit before, but we didn't really need to do that because there's another way of fast forwarding time, and it does involve the all-night mask. So we're running back across town. I know this, we're not hitting all these places in the most efficient way, but just kind of, looking at what we need to get done and making a decision based on the time. All right, we're going to go into the inn, and any time from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Oh, Link Goro is almost here. Anytime from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on the first 2 days, if we go visit Anju's granny back here, she'll tell us a story. But if we don't have the all-night mask on, we are going to fall asleep. So we need to have this thing on so we can answer her questions. Oh, Tortoise, did you finish helping Father? Then let Mother read you a story. Now, which story would you like to hear? So we're going to start with the Carnival of Time, so only past 2 hours. The Carnival of Time, is it? The carnival's almost here, so it's good for you to learn its meaning. It's a little long, but I'll read it with some enthusiasm. Ahem. The Carnival of Time. Each year, the season of harmony begins when the sun and moon are in alignment, paying homage to the way that both nature and time are tirelessly in the process of progressing. The Carnival of Time is when the peoples of the 4 worlds celebrate that harmony and request fruitfulness for the year. Blah, 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 blah. No, she's actually going to tell us a bit about the history of Termina. For ages, people have worn masks resembling the giants who are the gods of the 4 worlds.
Now it has become a custom for each person to bring a handmade mask to the Carnival of Time. It is said that if a couple unites on the day of the festival and dedicates a mask as a sign of their union, it will bring luck. I've got that mask in my bag. The centerpiece of the carnival is a clock tower. On the eve of all the festivities, the door to its roof is opened. From atop the clock tower roof, a ceremony to call the gods is held, and an ancient song is sung. All of these festivities for the Carnival of Time are held so that we may ask the gods for a rich harvest in the year to come. They all have creepy little giant masks. All right, time has passed. You did a good job. That's all for Tortoise. Now, when does the clock tower roof open? On the eve of the festival, of course. You did a good job remembering. That's the boy I'm proud of. I'll give you some candy as a prize. All right, so we got our first heart piece from Anju's grandmother. Now, she has a second story, but this one will take us to 6 a.m. on the next day, so be careful with listening to this one. Anju's grandmother read you a story about the Carnival time. Your knowledge of Clocktown history is growing. Before we do that, I think we're going to dip out here, and we actually are past the time when she would tell us stories, so I wonder if we do talk to her what she's going to say. We would miss our meeting with Anju if we did the story now. Let me see if we talk to her. And oh, Tortoise, you're late. Tomorrow's another early day, so good night. I'll read you a story tomorrow. So yeah, we have to wait until the next day, but I don't want to skip that time anyways. Like I mentioned, we need to be here for when we have to meet Anju. But in the meantime, let's zip out of Clocktown because there's a few other little quests that we can do. So we're gonna soar our way over to Woodfall. There's a bunch of side quests out in the world past Clocktown. I'm mostly trying to do the ones that are around the Clocktown area, but some of these are pretty quick, and we can get them done. Okay, so we almost did this quest before. I took a picture of the Deku King when we were going through the Woodfall area, but I forgot to turn it in. We need to take a picture of either the Deku King or this little jerk right here. Almost shot him in his butt. We're gonna get a picture of Tingle and turn it into his father, the guy who is so ashamed of him. Hey, get out of here. I'm just trying to take a picture. I don't know if we can do this quick enough here before I don't know if that picture is good enough, but I'll try. There's a little wolfo photo bombing in the corner there, but we're right over here, so even if he doesn't take it, we're so close to Tingle. We're like brothers. No, we're close by him so we can get another picture. But yeah, if we go into the little tourist center here in the swamp, there's a picture contest going on as long as the swamp is still poisoned. Welcome. Wait, this is your first time at the swamp? In that case, try our famous boat cruise. It's a loop of the swamp on the way to Deku Palace. Of course, the swamp's been kind of poisonous. Poisoned lately. Oh, there's also that huge, horrible monster. No wonder business so slow. Boat cruise reservations are handled out that window over there. Hey, I got a picture for you. What do you mean there's no one at the window? That's strange. Sorry, I have to ask the potential customer for help, but could you go fetch Komei? She's the gal who's supposed to be working the window. If you leave here and cross the swamp to the right, you find her. So this is all stuff we did before. Blimey, where is he? My spoiled son is slacking off again. A man his age has no business searching for fairies. Oh, welcome. My apologies, there's nothing to do with you. Well, have you taken any nice pictographs? We have. I hope he is okay with this one. It's your son! Wow, that's my son! Yeah, he's still doing that sort of thing. How humiliating. This guy, he's my son. As old as he is, he's still doing some pretty silly stuff. I guess I spoiled him too much when I was raising him, but he really is a kind-hearted boy. Well, thank you for going to all that trouble, and this is just a token of my gratitude. So yeah, much easier to take a picture of Tingle than it is to get the Deku King. But could you tell my son something for me? Could you please ask him not to go outside in that outfit anymore? Sorry, no can do. Generations of Tingles have worn a green jumpsuit, morph suit thing. You showed the man from the Swamp Tourist Center a pictograph of someone photogenic and return and give you a heart piece. All right, so we're out of here. There's another one in Woodfall that we can grab while we're over here as well. And it does involve using the Deku flowers. There's going to be quite a bit of jumping from those little blooms. Here we go. So going towards the temple, I don't think we did this one either because I was too focused on trying to get into the temple and not try to fall off and have to find our way back. But, oh, we got a scrub there. I think we take the, there we are, grab our mask and take this flower, but we want to go the other way here and try to get over to this guy. Hopefully he doesn't shoot us. We do have our own nuts to drop on him. There we go.
and then make our way over to all of these little platforms. Oh, there's dragonflies around. Uh-oh, not good, not good. Drop this down, hopefully land on that and not get, oh, no! Oh no, we're in trouble. It'll put us right back up there though. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, it even put us right back where we needed to be, away from the hoplet, oh, hoploop, hiploop, whatever his name is. He's a Pokemon. No, let's go, hiploop. And we're almost to the chest. Go, go, go. Sometimes when you got a million minigames to do and subquests, you just live with the little mistakes. Go, go, go. I'm gonna run by this guy. Oh, he's just gonna, okay. I don't need you. I'm gonna take what's in this chest and get out of here. Sorry, my little scrub brother, but I need this heart piece. All right, so that's it for Woodfall for now. We're gonna head back to Clocktown, and the only thing we really need to do is, there's a couple little things we could actually do to kill some more time, because we're getting close here to when we need to meet with Anju, but we might as well just, you know, head out there. Let me just go straight to Goron, because that's gonna help us get around a lot faster. If we exit out the north here, there is a little grotto with a fun little fight that we can complete to get another heart piece. There's two of them out in Termina Field. One's in the southwest, and one's over here in the north near one of these weird little mushroom things. Let's look out for these guys, though. They're gonna throw snowballs at us, because they don't care for Gorons. I think this is the one right here, this little grotto. And if we jump in, there should be some Dodongos. There we go. All right, let's be careful now. These guys mean business. Go, go, go. If we can just, I was actually, you know, playing Twilight Princess. I'm doing that at the same time as we play this, and I was talking about how the Dodongos are so much easier in that game. They don't spin around and hurt you. They're much smaller. They don't drop these giant purple rupees either, but I'll take those as well. There we go. Easy for Goron. I'm sure Darmani was just, you know, as a baby, he was probably punching Dodongo butts and stealing the rupees, making bomb bags from their guts. Okay, so there's another heart piece. I love Goron Link's weird eyes. We got another container, I think, or we're getting close here. We need 16 again to do the one, so as you know, as many as we can get on the way, that'll be good. All right, and if we roll around the field, we don't get the cool Zelda theme because it's nighttime, but we'll do that. This is one of the better ways to get around this area. As much as I love Epona, it just seems like Goron Link is one of the best ways to travel, even if he does use quite a bit of magic. So I think the little part between, should be between the swamp and, ooh, let me find it here. Southwest would be around here, and there should be butterflies popped up. There it is. Okay, this might be the one if I'm remembering correctly. Somewhere around here is a hole. There it is. Under where the Baba was, and we should have, there he is. Okay, Peahat. I think this is one of the only places where there's Peahats in this game. They were so terrifying in Ocarina, trying to fight these guys as they chase you around Hyrule Field. They're one of like the only things in Hyrule Field to worry about in Ocarina, but they're also in the original Zelda too. Let's fight this guy, and I don't know if we have to actually do something to make him stop making his babies pop out. Rather, maybe I'll hit him with an arrow or something. Babies are being jerks though. Hey, get up. I think we might need to bomb him or something, or else he's not gonna wake up. We don't have any bombs. Let's use the blast mask. And just, there we go. All right, that did it. I figured that would wake him up. And if we can hit him in that little, ooh, his little Peahat pea, get him underneath. There we go, that's his weak spot. We could switch to the light arrows if we was, you know, just wanna do crazy damage here. There we go. And that almost took him out. A little bit more, he's all shocked. I think that did it. All right. Kind of tougher than the Dodongo, surprisingly. You'd think big dinosaurs would be tougher than this weird plant thing. We did get a purple rupee. A lot of enemies will drop purple rupees from hitting them with the light arrows, but if you do need to grind out the rupees to get that heart piece from the bank guy, one of the best places is to go to that Ikana Castle, the ancient Ikana Castle, and just fight the Redeads while you're wearing one of the masks, like the Gibdo mask, and They won't hurt you. You can just kind of slice them up, get tons of money. All right. Whoa, I'm out of here. We're going to fly back to Glocktown because it's almost time to meet Anju. And we do have a few other little... I forgot, we got the rest of the little parts of those mini-games, but we're almost done with this first day of stuff. And then we're close to the end here. We actually have more rupees than we started out with when we were beginning. Despite playing all these games that cost money, managed to farm a little bit more from killing monsters. All right, I'm gonna switch to... We did not get the key from pretending to be Link Goro, so we're gonna have to take our way up and over here. There we go, and I will play the song a double time to quickly speed it up. We gotta meet Anju at midnight, and we'll grab that letter. She said 11:30, but she's just, you know, she wants you to be there early. She's using that technique that sometimes my my family would use on me, because sometimes I'm late to things, so they'll say like an hour or a half hour before it's supposed to be, and then, you know, you wind up being there at the right time. All right. So we are ready to talk to her. All of this, I feel bad. I'm sorry for troubling you. So she's just going to say all the stuff from the side quests that we did not too long ago. So if you want to see the whole Anju Kafei side quest, definitely check that out. This video, though, we are going to be very mean little boys and take this precious letter to her love and just use it for ill-begotten purposes. There's this little room back here near the desk. And if you go here from midnight to 6 a.m., this little hand pops out, and he's super creepy. Paper, please. So we can grab any piece of paper, a letter or a land title deed. This heartfelt letter is going to be used for toilet paper. Here you go, buddy. Yay! Yeah! All right. Oh, you saved me! Who knows how he fell in there? Ugh. This fell down here. I'll give it to you. All right. We got a piece of art from whatever that thing was, the ghost of the inn. I think that's like a Japanese like yokai legend about this weird arm maybe coming out of a toilet. I'm not sure. The crisis in the toilet. You help the mysterious hand in the restroom. It's no good to be out of paper in the toilet. All right. I think he's got worse problems if he's stuck in there. A mysterious hand that resides in a toilet in the stockpot inn. Its identity is unknown, and that's probably for the best. The question mark hand guy. And now he's gone forever. Until Skyward Sword. All right, so we are done with the first day. We've got a few other things to go here. So I'm gonna fast forward until 6 a.m. We gotta hit the scrub playground, Honey and Darlings, and then I think the only other thing we really have to do is hear Grandma's story, which we can do. We have to do between 6 and 6 to fast forward. So once we finish those two little side quests here, then we'll do that to speed up time. We're almost done. Thank you guys for sticking with me. This is a very condensed version of all these little mini games and things, and hope it's still entertaining for you guys. I have fun, you know, talking to these weird characters and stuff, so that's part of the reason to do it. It looks like we have a visitor, honey. I wonder if it's a customer, darling. Oh, are you the one who got a perfect score yesterday? Would you like to play again? Today is Basket Bomb Day, isn't it, darling? One game is 10 rupees, I'll play. Get a bomb inside every basket in the time it takes us to dance through one song. If you throw with too much power, you'll fall off this platform, so be careful, right, darling? Are you ready? Start the music. So now it's a little more difficult to try to stay on here, because we do have to stay on the platform while we're throwing these bombs, but we have to get the momentum to actually get them to where they need to be, which can be kind of tough. But yeah, really do not fall off the platform or you've wasted your efforts. Here we go. A little tough, especially as it speeds up here. Almost. Gonna have to run around and try to go. I missed my bunny hood. Almost. That one's so high up. Gotta wait till it's raised. Oh no. This is gonna be the death of me. Do we have any others? Let's try to... Oh, how did that... I don't know how that one got in there, but I'll take it. That one land? There we go. All right, good. I was a little worried about that one. We're running out of time, but we did it. Day 2 down. Now we're heading to the scrub playground. Did you see that, honey? He got a perfect score. We have to share our happiness with him, honey. we've got another fishing hole pass. Let me know if you guys want to see the fishing hole. They did expand it. Well, it wasn't even in this game originally. On the second day, you got a perfect score at Basket Bomb and Honey and Darlene's shop. That's annoying, so let's show off even more for him. Okay, so yeah, the fishing holes, that was, they had it coded into Ocarina of Time 3D, so I think they were like, we might as well put it into here, too. But they did flesh it out. You can use all these different masks to attract different fish, and there's weird secret fish that are kind of creepy in each one. And they're kind of cool. There's one in the swamp and one in the ocean. But I don't really think they have any rewards that you need. I'm pretty sure they don't give you any heart pieces. I know that, because otherwise I would have them on my big list of side quests we have to accomplish. But let me know. Maybe we could have that as just like a bonus episode or something, if you guys want to see that after we take down the bosses with that cool, ultra-powerful mask. All right, the scrubs have spent the rest of the day rearranging these platforms into even more annoying patterns. Try setting a new record again today, young Link. All right, use this flower. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Let's see, how much time do we have? Same time, same place. Here we go. Jumping in, and all right, I'm gonna try my best here to land on this one. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I'm running out of time. All right, giving this another shot here. This time I'm gonna line myself up on the ground. There we go. All right, and hopefully get into one of these platforms here. Yeah, using the tiles definitely will help you out in the long run. I'm a little worried about trying to get the one on the outside. The center ones should be pretty easy because they don't go around too fast. They don't have much to go, so just kind of, you know, wait for the next one to come around and land on it. All right, we got one more in the second row, right? And yep, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna wait till we get around here and then go, go, go. Here it comes. Hopefully I can time this right. There we go. All right, last one is the blue one. There it is. Nope. Missed my chance, but that's okay. We're coming up on it. Let's hop off and stand right over. We're not standing. We're flying. Here we go. All right, we got it. Okay, it's all over. Sorry about that little mishap on the first time. Almost the same time as before. Amazing. All right, we got another fishing pass, and we just have one more in these two games to play on the third day, and we'll get the reward. But before that, it's time to go hear another story with some good back. You know, I mentioned some of these quests just have interesting, funny characters, but this quest with Anju's grandmother actually has some nice, interesting backstory about the universe of Termina, you know, the world here. You get some history that we wouldn't normally know about the plot. Okay, it's storming. Let's get in. This is a perfect time for a spooky story about giants and stuff. I'm gonna grab my all-night mask, the only other time we need it. It has, you know, sort of more uses than some of the others. There's some masks you use just once and they don't do anything else. This one you do twice at least, but it is pretty limited and very creepy. All right, so because all we have to do is go to the third day, let's sleep until morning, or stay awake until morning. Oh, Tortoise, did you finish helping, Father? All right, which story? This one is The Four Giants. The Four Giants, is it? This is quite long, but it's a good story for you to hear, so I'll read it with some extra gusto. The Four Giants. This tales from long ago when all the people weren't separated into four worlds like they are now. In those times, all the people lived together, and the Four Giants lived among them. On the day of the festival that celebrates the carnival, the giants spoke to the people. We have chosen to guard the people while we sleep. 100 steps north, 100 steps south, 100 steps east, you get the deal. 100 steps west. Should you ever have need of us, should the mountain blizzard trap you or the ocean swallow you up, call out to us loud and clear. We shall hear your cry. There they are with their big old calves. Now then, there was one who was shocked and saddened by all this. He looks familiar. A little imp. The imp was a friend of the giants since before they had created the four worlds. Why must you leave? Why do you not stay? The childhood friend felt neglected, so he spread the anger across the four worlds repeatedly. He wronged all the people there. Overwhelmed with misfortune, the people sang the song of prayer to the giants who lived in each of the four compass directions. The giants heard their cry and responded with a roar. Oh, imp, we are the protectors of the people. I don't know how Granny did that voice. We have caused the people pain. Oh, imp, leave these 4 worlds. You have caused them, sorry. Not us, we're cool. Otherwise, we shall tear you apart. Jesus, brutal.
The imp was frightened and saddened. He had lost his old friends. The imp returned to the heavens, and harmony was restored to the 4 worlds. And the people rejoiced, and they worshipped the giants of the 4 worlds like gods, and they lived happily ever after.
This kind of ties into Stone Tower Temple, where they might be worshipping the giants rather than the goddesses.
Good job! Wasn't that fun, Tortoise? What did the people do to call the giants?
I don't know.
Oh, really? But you listened hard, so Mother is happy. I'll give you some candy as a prize.
Delicious heart. All right. So we got another one. So yeah, we do have to use a song to summon them, but she didn't say that in the story, so it's kind of a trick question. Termina mythology, Granny's very long story. Anju's grandmother read you a story about the 4 giants, and you become more worldly by the second.
All right, we're out of here. Oh, Tortoise, are you ready? Okay. It's been a long time since I've had a picnic at Romani Ranch, hasn't it?
So we are on the 3rd day. Magically, it was so, abrupt that I didn't even notice. She's ready to go to Romani Ranch to hide out because everyone is fleeing Clocktown to try to get away from the moon. But we got things to do. We got to go meet Honey and Darling. They have each other, so there's no way they're leaving this place. They're just going to keep looking longingly in each other's eyes as they're crushed by the moon. All right, here we go. Looks like we have a visitor, Honey. I wonder if it's a customer, Darling. All right. Are you the one who got a perfect score 2 days in a row? Do you want to play again? Today's target shooting day, isn't it, darling? All right. We got to hit the targets in the time it takes to dance through one song. All right. Here we go. This one is going to be a little tougher as well, but we do, remember, have the gyroscope, so we don't have to worry as much. Don't hit Honey and Darling, though. I think they don't take kindly to that. Pretty sure it's just like with the bomb chews, it will stop the clock a little bit. This is actually probably the easiest of them, especially like I mentioned with the gyro. You can aim very easily, except when I spin around in my chair too much. Here we go. And if we missed any, like if we hit the wall with an arrow, they would, that would be a punishing way to make that game a lot harder, but I'm glad they didn't. All right, we are done here. Honey, he got a perfect score 3 days in a row. And this is all we have left to give him, Honey. All right, we got our heart piece. Okay, and one last thing, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I know this is a lot of stuff, but we're getting through it. On the final day, you got a perfect score at target shooting in Honey and Darling's shop. And, haha, we cleared all 3 games. We got a perfect score 3 days in a row. And we got our heart piece. I wonder, are we truly happy, darling? I don't know. Seems like they are. As much as I give them grief for sitting there and making me do all these mini games while they dance around, they seem happy. Same with Anju and Kafei, even if the moon's crashing, if they have each other, they can not live through it. I was gonna say they could live through anything. They couldn't live through it, but they at least are happy in their final moments. All right, so let's grab our Deku mask. This time I'll remember to swap the camera around so that when we go in, we're facing the right way. There we go. And this is the last one, probably the toughest challenge yet. Even tougher than Goat or Gyorg or any of the bosses. It's the 3rd level. As the moon shakes overhead, the Deku don't play. They don't care. They're playing. They do play. They always play until the very end. Good luck, young Link. Now you can try to for 3 days straight, getting the good score. There we go. All right. Now we have moving platforms and we got an extra second. Oh, thank you very much. We have moving platforms and ones that go up and down. Well, they're all moving, but they're going up and down sometimes as well. Whoa. Okay, got a big lead up this time. Give me ample time to land on this thing. There we go. Okay, this is a rough one because these things move so fast that the outside ones are the tough ones though, because they're moving around a huge perimeter. The ones in the middle, not so tough, because you can kind of see where they're going. Try to get the other one here. Just kind of use that same strategy where you hang out right where you were. You can easily fall onto that one. We got ample time. It's more just, wait until you're really ready to jump off. And after this one, all we have left is the blue. I'm gonna jump off and, hope that it's on its way. Here it comes, and oh, there we go. Sorry, I was so close. I held my breath a little bit and then made a weird noise.
43.63, amazing, a new record, and for 3 days straight. Wow, we've been had. Well, you're obviously a pro, and pros can't play here. Take this and don't come back.
Well, you're gonna die anyways. All right, let's get out of here. We did it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. We're gonna do one more of these and complete the rest of the side quests and minigames, including my favorite one, the puppy races. Get ready, guys.
Such a youthful face, but we were really dealing with a fierce competitor.
You kind of sound like Granny. Ah, it's Link, hide! All right, thank you guys again for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. And we are done with a bunch of those heart pieces. We only have 5 hearts left, and less than that, actually, before we can take on the final dungeon, because some of those are going to be there. Almost bombed the mailman, don't want to do that. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you next time for more The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. We're almost done, guys.